Hey everybody, I am Michael G. Munns, author, geek, and guy who accidentally flooded his kitchen a little while ago. I wish I were kidding about that. And anyway, tonight we are watching Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. So hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I am watching, as I said, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I know very little about this movie. I think it's sort of a crime action movie, or detective action movie, or heist movie, or something. I also think it's directed by Guy Ritchie, but I didn't look that up, so I could be entirely wrong about that. I also think it might star, I'm blank on his name, Jason Statham. And I'm sure there's other people in it also, but I don't know who any of those people are. I'm not even entirely sure that Jason Statham is in it. I've heard about this movie for years and years and years. Every once in a while, it comes into my consciousness. I'm like, oh yeah, I should watch that because people seem to like it. It seems to have a pretty decent following, but never gotten around to it. And I decided, hey, why not something like that for the channel? So that's what I'm doing. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this in a watch-along format, you can find that on my Patreon page, which is linked down below in the description. Please don't forget to like or dislike, as the case may be, because it really helps the channel so much. And leave a comment if you would like, and subscribe if you'd like. And also, if you would like, check out my books. They're linked also in the description. If you're interested in comedic fantasy or sci-fi, it's all down there. But enough yammering. Let's grab the cider and let's get the movie going.
Squeeze in if you can. Left leg, right leg. Your body will follow. They call it walking. You want darling?
Wait, so he's just selling boxes that are unopened and you don't know what's in them? Possibly jewelry.
Bacon cozzers.
Cozzers! Bobbies!
Ed can hustle a few quid here and there, but his real talent lies in cards and gambling with cards.
Oh, I'm gonna like this movie. Oh no! The boxes!
Bacon could see that his days of selling moody goods on street corners are numbered.
Oh, so Jason Statham is Bacon. You know, I think I said Bacon Enthusiast is my author geek and something else in the last video I recorded, so that would have been really well timed if I'd used it for this one. I'm going to do my best not to do my own version of a bad English accent, but no promises. And I apologize ahead of time.
Tom, I thought it included the amp.
Well, it doesn't. I'll throw in one of these telephones if you like.
What else do I get with it?
You get a gold-plated Rolls Royce, as long as you pay for it. In fact, lucky Nick, I think I'll keep it.
All right. Keep your Allens on. Allen!
That's a big stack of pounds.
You could choke a dozen donkeys on that.
And why do you carry that around with you?
And certainly not when you've got Liberia's deficit in your spine market. Let me feel the fibre of your fabric.
What the fuck?
The skinny one is Tom, and he's the entrepreneur of the bunch.
Oi! Keep your fingers out of my soup.
Soap is called Soap because he likes to keep his hands clean of any unlawful behaviour. The man who decides whether you can play or not is this man, Harry. Or as some, including himself, like to call him, Hatchet Harry.
100 grand.
Well, if you got it, you got it.
So they're buying into a game? Is that right?
He's a f***ing thief.
Harry has a colleague, a monster of a man, Barry the Baptist. The Baptist got his name by drowning people for Hatchet.
I don't think that's how baptism works.
What do you think of these? We're selling hundreds.
It's a paddler.
Very nice, Harry. What's it for?
Paddling.
That's a paddling.
Oh, don't play innocent with me, Bazza. Spanking.
Plain innocent, that's a paddling.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
I like the visual style of this, the graininess and the color grading, and it definitely gives it a very unique feel and voice, if that makes any sense. Editing Michael here. The night I watched this, I must have had an issue with my internet connection because it was showing up on my TV with a little extra, like, film grain effect, and at the time I thought that was intentional, but when I captured the movie to make this video, it came through very clear, so ignore any other comments that make it into this edit about the graininess and how much I like it. Yeah.
So, a reasonable return should be in the region of 120 grand. That's for 25 grand invested, going on previous experience.
And nobody wants to live next to the people we live next to.
What do you mean?
He means they're thieving bastards.
Not exactly thick, these walls.
Is that it?
How many times do I have to tell you, Plank? You find the job worth doing, you'll find your share improving.
Yeah, Plank.
Have you got a problem with it?
I can already tell I'm probably going to have so much trouble keeping track of the names of everyone.
All right, Willie? Does it look like I'm all right?
You look okay. She looks a little bit out of it.
Charles, why have we got that cage?
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that myself.
That's right, security. So what's the point in having it if we're not going to fucking use it?
Well, I would have used it, Winston, but this is Willie.
You don't want to put your Willie in a cage.
The problem is, Willie, that Charles and yourself are not the quickest of cats. So just do as I say and keep the fucking cage locked! You went out 6 hours ago to buy a money counter and you come back with a semi-conscious Gloria and a bag of fertilizer.
That's a deal right there.
This money's got to be out by Thursday. I'm buggered if I'm going to count it.
I'll have semi-conscious Maria count it.
Big Chris settles debts for Hattie.
Wait,
the
is
only
that...
thing he cares more about than an unsettled debt is his son and heir, little Chris.
Big Chris and Little Chris. I can remember that. And yeah, he's in one of my favorite guilty pleasures movies, Gone in 60 Seconds. I like it, and I'm not going to apologize for that.
This is one of them high power jobs, isn't it? Some bad news for you, John.
What the fuck?
Mind your language in front of the boy.
Tell Harry.
I've been busy. I'm nearly there.
You owe what you owe. And by the time this tan's faded, you want to have paid.
So, guy whose name I don't know. Bacon. Soap. Tim.
You playing cards tonight, son?
Was that Sting?
With Harry?
Oh,
That's Sting!
Dad.
Yay, Sting! Cool.
It seems that Lord Appin Smythe has run out of money, and these little beauties are up for auction. But I'm not paying £250,000 for them, if you know what I mean, Barry. Make sure we get everything from inside the gun cabinet. I don't want to know who you use, as long as they're not complete muppets. And don't tell them what they're worth, Barry.
Make sure you bring everything from inside the gun cabinet. There'll be a load of old guns. That's all I want. Everything else outside the cabinet, you can keep. It's yours.
Oh, thank you very much.
Guy on the right looks like George Costanza with a beard and an afro.
Careful. Remember who's giving you this job.
It's weird. He looks like a cross between Lawrence Tierney and Thanos. Or am I crazy?
Fucking northern monkeys.
It's that he's good with reading people's reactions, no matter how subtle. And everybody has reactions.
I cannot do that.
Invitations. Invitations?
Invitation.
Invitations. You know, 4 pretty white pieces of paper with your names on.
Well, we got 100,000 bits of paper with the Queen's head on. Will that do?
No one in here tonight but card players, and I do mean no one. You must be Eddie, JD's son.
You must be Harry.
Eddie. That's his name.
All right, Ed.
Wow. What? Okay. All right then.
Right.
And again, no one stops, drops, and rolls.
I just spent £120 on me, eh? If you think I'm pulling the stocking over it, you're very much mistaken.
This is 3 card brag, gentlemen. That means 3 threes are the highest, then 3 aces, then running down accordingly. Then it's a running flush, a run, a flush, and then a pair. An open man can't see a blind man, and it will cost you twice the ante to see your opponent.
I only caught some of that, but that's okay.
What sort of pub is this then?
It's a Samoan pub.
What's that?
It's a cocktail. You asked for a cocktail?
No. You could fall in love with an orangutan in that.
Excuse me, can you turn that TV down? No.
Asked and answered. Wait, is that... Wait. Those...
Kenny, what are you doing?
I am trying to find out where they keep their money.
How can they...
We've got the guns. What's the matter with you?
They got their mouths bound, for one thing.
Every time we do a job, you have to go burning people's feet. What's wrong with you?
Every time we do a job?
You very nearly took my man's head clean off with that. You all right, Kenny?
Okay, so who's watching?
Gotcha.
Oh. Oh, damn. So I'm guessing there will then be a heist or something of some kind.
We'll take you to the cleaners.
50 grand.
80 grand.
100 grand.
100 grand.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
250.
That's a jump.
That's a peddling.
That's quite a raise. I'll see you.
Okay, before I loan you this, I expect my money back within a week. Crystal? That's Sunday, okay?
Oh, so he'll lose and they'll have to get a whole bunch of money. And I'm still expecting a heist in this movie for some reason. Oh. This is a problem. This is well done because it's making me a little bit nauseous, which is surely how he feels. That look says it all.
He then proceeded to explain the unfortunate position they were in. Harry was going to start sizing up all their fingers in a week because he knew there was no way Ed could settle that debt on his own. Harry saw it as their money on the table, so it was also their debt off the table. Ed would hate to admit it, but he could have kissed the old bastard for that. If he said he wanted to settle the debt on his own, it would have been a lie.
I wish to Christ he would have let me settle the debt on my own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him. Stop f***ing about, Tom.
Tom,
And think
not Tim.
about what we're gonna do. Now sit down.
That was close. I think I would have trouble coming up with ways to get 500 grand within a week. Dear Jeff Bezos, can I please have your change in your couch?
Who the hell's that? It's only 12 o'clock.
Oh, that guy in the middle is very familiar.
Use the cage, that's what it's there for.
He didn't play Sherlock Holmes in Young Sherlock Holmes, did he?
Who is it?
All right. Easy. Jesus. Never saw you there.
Is that on Maria?
Enjoying yourself?
Whose name I remember because she's the only woman in this movie so far.
Boo. Me.
Clean that up. So do you clean it up?
Sorry, fellas.
You know, if someone spills money on the floor, I will clean it up.
So you know these guys as well?
Well enough. I've been buying gear off one of them for a couple of years.
Oh, is that the guy that was in the tanning bed?
I just put a grand weed, that's
Oh, they're the neighbors. That's right. Okay.
They've got a container load of cash in shoeboxes.
They're selling Class A gear. Don't you think there might be someone sensible involved?
I must have been there 50 times. It's never locked. They're not suspicious.
You told the old man yet?
Hoping I won't need to. I've got a plan.
Okay, so Big Chris works for Harry. So it's going to be kind of it's a circle of money life.
Hello, my son. Do you want a lolly?
Piss off, you nonce.
Oi.
Language.
Watch it.
Weed?
No, it's not normal weed.
I know a man, yes. Rory Breaker.
Oh, that madman with an afro. I don't want anything to do with him.
You won't have to. Just get me a sample.
I don't normally have anything to do with weed, Nick. But if it is what he says it is, I'll take it off him for $3.5 grand a key. That is if it is what he says it is.
I really wish they hadn't introduced that guy in a sun tanning bed, because now I'm not sure who he is.
If the milk turns out to be sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it.
But you can use it to make cake.
Do you know what I mean?
Cake. That's a cheaply made coffee table.
You know Rory. He's not to be underestimated. A few nights ago, Rory's Roger Iron rusted. So he's gone down the battle cruiser to watch the end of a football game. And he wanders up and turns the lighter over. Now, fuck off and watch it somewhere else. Rory knows claret is imminent, but he doesn't want to miss the end of the game. So calm as a coma, picks up the fire extinguisher, walks straight past the jam rolls who are ready for action, and
I love the
plonks it
subtitles.
outside the entrance. He then orders an Aristotle of the most ping-pong tiddly in the nuclear sub and switches back to his footer. And he gobs out a mouthful of booze covering Fatty.
Oh, is this the guy that was on fire?
Into his bird's nest.
Okay.
And the geezer's lit up like a leaking gas pipe. Rory, unfazed, turns back to his game. His team's won too. 4-0.
Where's the others?
There was no others.
Stop f***ing around. The others, the old ones.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, there was a couple of old Amalok muskets the butler was carrying. But they were ours, we sold them.
Well, you better answer them, Charlie.
We had to sell them, we needed the money.
Oops.
And the thing is, you haven't got. I suggest you get those guns.
Oh, I love that line. If you don't want to be counting the fingers you haven't got. I mean, that's awful, but it's wonderful. I feel like I'm going to want to watch this movie a second time just so I can make sure I've got all the characters straight. And I feel bad that I'm not sure that I've got the characters straight because you're watching this and some of you are probably getting annoyed with me. But I'm doing my best.
Jesus. How much do you want for these muskets?
700 each.
What's that? I know they're antiques, but I ain't paying antique prices. They're a bit long, ain't they?
Sawing-offs are out.
Is this where they're actually going to get their money?
Don't want to blow the arse out of this country, granted. But I don't want anyone blowing a raspberry at me either.
Oh god, are they going to saw them off?
I want to look mean.
You'll look really scary.
You ain't nothing about that. What about this geezer who sells drugs?
Rory Breaker's standing by.
I understand if this has come as a bit of a shock. But let me tell you how this can be resolved by you, the good father. He wants your bar.
And you do have a reputation. So I'll choose my words very carefully. You tell Harry to go f*** himself.
Well chosen. Do da da da.
Weapons? What do you mean weapons? These?
Oh.
Jesus. Couldn't you got anything a bit bigger?
What?
What's he going to pull out? Oh.
What do you think?
Now that's a knife.
Have you seen your dad?
Crazy.
Oh.
How much do you part with?
700 for the pair.
Drachmas, I hope.
And the irony is they could probably just sell these to the right. I mean, if they had the right buyer or a good fence who knew what they were worth.
Oh, and if Tom, or anyone else for that matter, feels like giving them a bit of a kicking, I'm sure it won't do any harm.
Jason Statham hasn't punched a single person yet.
If you know what I mean.
Or shot them, or...
Knives are good because they don't make any noise. And the less noise they make, the more likely we are to use them. Makes it look like we're serious.
For someone who's always clean, soap's a bit scary.
So, is there something we should know about you?
I think you'll find it is in your interest.
Hold on, okay? Listen, I don't care if it's King f***ing Kong. He's not coming in here, not today.
I don't think King Kong would use the intercom.
Keep the gates locked now, dear.
Yeah. Sorry.
Shut it! You say a word, the right ear goes. Another one, then you left.
What are you doing, Plank?
What did you think I'm doing? Oh, hang on. What are you doing? Unlock the gate. Oh, I said
Just
unlock
pass
the
out.
fucking gate.
That's it, go, go, go!
Well, that didn't work out the way they were hoping. Oh god, he cut the keys and... Okay.
What's going on down there?
Stuff.
Plank, give me the key. Give me the key, Plank. Don't point that at me, bollocks! Point it in there!
Should have designed it like a medieval castle where you can dump hot oil on them from above. Oh, that's a large weapon.
It's me brain gun. Don't you think you could have bought something a little bit more practical?
It's Vera. That's a very quiet gun.
Shoot them back!
Is it a BB gun?
Jesus, Plank, couldn't you have got smokeless cartridges? I can't see a bloody thing. Ah!
Could everyone stop getting shot?
Could everyone stop getting shot?
You tight as a fucking air rifle.
That is not an air rifle.
You fire that gun again, you're a dead man. Understand? Dead. No ifs, no buts, you're a fucking dead man.
Maria's gonna come rescue them.
There, in those shoe boxes.
Ooh. Willie hid the money.
Point! With what? Your f***ing hands.
He's got a
now.
machete.
I'm tied up.
Did he borrow that from Soap? Oh, did he,
How you doing, Mick? How do you think I'm doing? He's f***ing nearly chopped my arm off.
That didn't work so well. Oh, are they going to grab the van? Oh,
You've
that's
got a ticket already, and if you don't move it, we will move it for you.
Did you not hear the gunshots, dude?
The van's half full.
So, all I've got to do...
Oh, you're going to go in the van, sir.
Put you in it. What?
That's good old-fashioned Captain Kirk punch there, that was.
I'll be all right once I've dealt with that lanky prick.
Is that Maria? I was joking before, but... Oh, shit.
It's time to say goodnight, nurse.
Oh, shit! I was kidding! And I love how the dress just camouflaged her perfectly in the pose. Pity she didn't hit him.
Where the f did she come from?
Maria? Well, that could have gone better, but still. Oh, I see. They're waiting until they leave with the first load. Oh, no, they're going in there while the guys are away. Okay. I get it.
You won't get away with this.
Paul, what's that? It's a traffic warden.
Where the hell are we going to hide?
Don't complicate things, just hide.
I feel like this is going to go so poorly.
Spin round, big boy.
Stand down! Stand down!
Okay, it went better than I was expecting at first so far.
Jesus, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Is the parking cop still in the back?
Bacon. See what we've got.
We've hit the jackpot, lads. And a traffic warden.
What? Jesus, have we got a traffic warden?
Have we got a video?
I'll leave him in the truck.
Knock him out and dump him at the lights.
Knock him out? What do you mean, knock him out? Knock him out with what?
I don't know. Use your imagination.
You're Jason Statham. You can knock him out with your... There you go.
You hate traffic wardens.
I forgot the driver was on the other side, and for a second I thought that he's leaping in the back seat from driving.
About time you gave my young friends a visit, Chris. Tomorrow's the day, and Mum's the word. Now, I can't have that, can I, Baz? I mean, it's enough to give me the arsehole. And I can't have the arsehole, can I, boys?
There are so many colloquialisms that I'm only half catching.
Alright, that's it.
And I kind of get the gist of give me the arsehole, but
We're off.
not sure the precise, nuanced meaning.
The battle is over and the war is won. Now, Tom, you take this to nick the bubble, then we get rid of it quick.
Coffee table fixed?
This skunk, and it's as good as it gets.
We'll take it. Half price.
I don't think you'll like that. You said 3.5 a key, and you know that's a good price.
It was yesterday I said 3.5, and now it's today if I'm not mistaken.
That's not a good way to do business, man. Nice callback. That's excellent.
For God's sake, help me! I'm in pain! I'm in so much pain!
Oh.
Go in slowly, Nathan. You funny man. You go first.
I want to know who's responsible for this. Otherwise, I'm going to hold you responsible.
So they're pretty much immediately going to check the neighbors.
That pile takes care of Harry. What's left over? Give me half a chance to count it.
They should have gotten a money counter.
Can we lock up and get drunk now, please? We shot one of them in the throat.
I'll shoot you in the throat if I don't get my ganja back.
Wait, so he's basically going to be buying back his own...
What'd you shoot him with? An air gun?
Everyone's connected in ways that nobody knows about.
This white shit steals my things and thinks that he can sell it back to me. He's got less brains than you, Lenny.
So this is really all Nick's fault. What's the... I wanted to know more about the fire in the ears. I'm sure there was a game to it, but... Jason Statham knows what he's doing. There's a lot of product in that man's hair.
Might be your one saving grace.
Huh?
That is just very shiny.
How is it your fucking stupid, soon-to-be dead friends thought that they might be able to steal my cannabis and then sell it back to me? Is this a declaration of war? Is this some white joke that black don't get? Because I'm not fucking laughing, Nicholas.
Nicholas.
I know you can't. If you forget anything, I'll kill you. In fact, you're going to have to work very hard to stay alive, Nick.
No pressure.
Now, do you understand everything I've said? Because if you don't,
I'll kill you.
Kill you.
You wouldn't have us next door fucking neighbours! Get out there and find them, I'm sick of that!
Maybe you should check with the next door fucking neighbors.
You little
Oh, crap. What are the odds, huh?
I've watched Scarface.
I haven't. Am I gonna get spoilers for Scarface?
This deal puts us up nearly £200,000 each.
You guys are so screwed.
That's not bad for a morning's work, I think you'll agree.
Sting is gonna be so disappointed in you.
So they had the cash.
And a puff.
Cheeky bastards.
Unless Rory goes after these guys too, and they all kill each other.
We'll count it upstairs. I don't even see you fingering their money when they walk through the door.
Or they take all the money back and they wind up selling those 2 guns.
You know those guns I sold you? I need them back.
Not likely, I'm afraid.
If we can't get them, we can't get them.
You get those guns, because if you don't...
Oh, yeah, Bassett. Oh, what?
Have you heard
He really
about
does look like Lawrence Tierney crossed with Thanos.
When you dance with the devil, you wait for the song to stop. Know what I mean?
I don't, actually.
We've got to find them. Now, no
I forgot, I missed the phone. I didn't see that the first time.
And does everyone there know what they got to do?
Yeah.
They're so screwed. Did I mention that was the cider from Cider Punk Reactions? I like the soundtrack of this movie too. I'm getting revved up.
What the f*** is going on?
They are going to take everyone out, each other out. Oh, okay. Shoes. He had shoes.
You got something here for me, have you?
Oh.
He's got the guns. Go ahead, you get them. Why me? Well, you're supposed to be the hard case.
You go and get the guns, I drive the car!
That's Big Chris, man. You gotta get the things away from Big Chris.
Put your seatbelt on.
Rory's still alive. Oh. Well, there we go then. So now, they've lost the money, the weed, the guns. They've got nothing anymore. They're still down $500,000 to Harry. But Rory's not after them anymore, which is a plus.
The money. The gear.
And the guns.
No money. No weed.
Bunch of dead bodies.
It's all been replaced by a pile of corpses.
Maybe you can sell those to the morgue.
You can think about it. I am panicking and I'm off.
That's not a bad idea.
How did you get your hands on these then?
The boys had them. I know you like these sort of things. Wondered if you wanted them.
Yeah, I'll have them.
Yeah, sure. I'll take them.
You counted it?
Yeah. It's all there to the pound.
I'm never going to pay.
Looks like it. The opportunity was there. In my experience, you're supposed to take that opportunity.
Yeah, they should have gotten him the money as quickly as possible.
We've got to get those guns. This is dangerous shit, Dean. We don't even know who lives there. Listen, I don't care who lives there. It's preferable to death by hatchets.
In some ways, this movie's almost a farce. Or maybe it is a farce. I don't know. I've never been entirely clear on the definition of farce, but it's fun. Porn king. Well, there you go. Look at the wee little gun. Oh, they are gonna get shot in the afro.
I've got 500,000 knickers sitting here, which means some poor sod doesn't. But that really isn't my concern, is it?
Doesn't seem like the type to let
What
him
does
off.
concern me is the guns you had. So get your ass over here now. And I do mean now.
I don't know if he's gonna kill him or not kill him. He's gonna kill these guys. Why would you go in with your guns up like this? Oh, they're gonna kill each other too? No, no, they're not. Oh, Hatchet Man. Oh, so he did get Harry. Boy, problems are just solving themselves here, aren't they? Wait.
What the f*** are you doing here?
Is little Chris okay?
Son?
Little Chris?
A few quid, did you?
Oh, that
That's
guy.
what I want. But we better go to the office and get it in. That's if you want your son to see his next birthday. And chop f***ing chop.
Little Chris is wearing his seatbelt. Oh, he's gonna do something.
Oh no, not again. That is our bag.
And they never found out that they were cheating at cards. Is Harry alive? We haven't seen a body yet. Okay, there we go.
That's it, we're off. I'll see you in the car. I'm gonna take these guns.
Don't leave the guns. Granted, they're very, very, very valuable, but seems like a complication. Because Big Chris is still out there.
I don't know. But what I do know is there's no more Harry, which means there's no more debt, and there's no problem with the neighbours because they're all dead. We haven't done anything wrong, and we're in the clear.
Have they? So maybe he did do it. I mean, that had to be intentional. I don't... Yep, okay. See, I know what's going on. I'm smart. Oh. You don't threaten the man's kid. And little Chris was wearing his seatbelt. If you're new to this channel, one of the things I often fixate on is whether or not people in movies are wearing their seatbelts. And because most often they're not. So yeah.
Now, this was an embarrassing position for Tom to be in, but Chris had to respect the fact that he was holding what appeared to be a pair of loaded shotguns. And Tom had to respect the fact that they were not loaded. So without anybody losing too much face, Tom left through a side door and Chris left with the money. And everybody else got arrested.
Got arrested.
He's not one of them.
You'll have to do better than f***ing appears, my friend.
Well, everybody's dead, Dad. I think that's about as clear as you can get.
You're lucky you're still breathing.
He really is.
The only thing connecting us with the case is those shotguns.
And Tom took care of them.
Did he sell them to Nick, or... No, he wouldn't have sold them to Nick, because Nick sold them to him.
I've got him sitting in the car. I was going to sell him back to Nick the Greek, but I'm having a bit of trouble getting hold of him.
The only thing connecting us with the case is in the back of your car, which is parked outside.
Do you really think it's worth taking the risk for £700?
Tom?
What he said.
Now you take those guns and you throw them off a bridge.
I mean, they're worth much more than that, and he doesn't know that. But I don't think he's got a way to move them, because Nick's gone. Unless you can sell them to Sting.
Get it yourself. It seemed Hatchet underestimated you lot, and it seems to have cost him. But I ain't going to make the same mistake now, am I? So I've decided to bring your bag back.
Wow.
I think the word you're looking for, gentlemen, is thank you.
Is there anything in the bag, or is it just the bag?
It's been emotional.
You can go move to America and steal cars with Nicolas Cage. That's my headcanon now.
It's empty.
He brought his bag back. Oh, what's in there? Oh, what's it say? What is it? It's a booklet. Oh no! They're gonna find. Oh, he's cruel. Or well, actually, he could be helping them. He could have thought he was helping them. I mean, honestly, as lucky as these guys got,
What's his number?
Oh no. I'm riveted.
Give me the phone, give me the phone, give me the phone. Will you shut up? Keep ringing!
Oh, they freeze framed, and I was like, they're not gonna. I thought that was the end of the movie. No! 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 Don't do this. No! That's mean. Oh, that was mean, but also that was perfect. That was amazing. That was, oh my god. Oh, the ending. I love the ending. I love this whole movie. Oh, what do I even say about it? I was a bit lost with some of the characters at first until I figured out who everyone was and how they matched up. I'm still not entirely sure who the guy in the tanning bed was, but I think I know. But I'll catch it on the edit. The color grading, the shots. There was a lot of close-up shots. I think I didn't go to film school, so I can't analyze this as well as some other people might. But yeah, it was there was so many different characters, but they were all distinct. It wasn't an action movie. It was definitely more of a crime movie. But so I was expecting something a little bit different. Which is not a complaint. I'm just saying it surprised me and delighted me, and the ending was just perfect. These guys got so lucky. Everyone killing each other until they were okay, but that was perfectly set up, so I don't feel like it was a cheat or anything. I can't wait to watch this movie again. I'm going to see it again when I edit this, but I'm also must have to watch it again just to watch it. But yeah, so thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this as well. Please leave a like on the video because it really helps me out and helps me get more exposure to the channel and would motivate me to continue to make these videos. So, let me know, when did you see this? What did you think of it? And what do you think about Gone in 60 Seconds? That's entirely a different movie than this. But yeah, I seem to be one of the few people who like that movie. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this long. Again, you can find the full-length reaction on my Patreon page in a watch-along format. Check down below for links to my books also. If you like my personality, you probably like the books. And until next time, have a good one.